Well, hello guys, welcome back to another video. Now you're seeing me with all my banknotes from Scandinavia. You can see Sweden, Norway, Denmark. Well, I have a new banknote and it's from Sweden and I'm pretty sure you could see it. It's literally right in the middle. So recently, I've got myself an old 50 kronor banknote from Sweden. This is one of the banknotes that I've wanted to get for a while because of its security feature. And I like how it looks overall. But earlier, I got myself this other 50 Swedish kronor banknote, and this one is from the current series of banknotes. So this one was introduced back in 2014, as you can see. I got a 20 and a 50 now from the current series. So this cost me 295 pesos, but the actual rate is 319 pesos, so I got a 24 peso discount. But anyways, let us go to the motifs, and also we'll be checking the security features this time. So the front of this banknote features Axel Evert Tauber. He was a Swedish singer, composer and writer. He is widely regarded as one of Sweden's most respected musicians and the foremost troubadour of the Swedish ballad tradition in the 20th century. And over here in the back are music notes. Just like in the 50, these two are both musicians, and that's really cool. This music note right here, or these music notes here in the back, is his work called Så länge skutan kan gå. And over here is a sailing boat, or what they call a Nordic folk boat. So that's a security feature. We'll talk more about that later, but I want to talk about how does that relate to this guy who makes music. Well, he actually spent 2 years sailing around the Red Sea in Ceylon and South Africa. He began his career as a singer-songwriter and collector of sailors' songs, and on Christmas Eve of 1908, on board the Norwegian ship SS Bara, headed for Spain, he performed Torlarelli, Piken fra Hamburg, which is why there's this boat over here, because it's actually related to him, and I think that's pretty cool. In the back, it features the Bohuslän coastline and the Tanum rock carvings. Now the Tanum rock carvings are a collection of petroglyphs near Tanumsheda in Bohuslän in Sweden, which were declared a World Heritage Site by UNESCO in 1994 because of their high concentration. Now what this reminds me of is the Lascaux cave art in France, which was, by the way, close to the public, because like some of the cave paintings were disappearing, and that's concerning because people were affecting the preservation of the paintings, so they closed it from the public. And over here, this flower over here, does it have a flower in here? Oh, it both has flowers. I did not talk about this flower in the previous video, but this flower over here is what's called a Lonicera periclemum, which is also called a European honeysuckle, or a woodbine. This is a species of flowering plant in the family of Caprifoliaceae, native to much of Europe, North Africa, Turkey and the Caucasus. It is found as far north as southern Norway, Sweden and even Finland. So the security features of this banknote include a watermark of the bigger portrait, you can see that, a fully embedded security thread, and a see-through register. If you don't know what that is, it's basically half of the image printed on the front and half of the image printed on the back, so when you point a light behind it, you could see the image form. In our case, it's the number 50. Now this Nordic folk boat here is a rolling bar effect or a tilting collar effect. And there's also these lines on the sides for the visually impaired. And the UV features include these 3 crowns, which I believe represent Sweden's monarchy. And there's these scattered threads everywhere. And the back has the number 50. So that's about it for that banknote. Now I want to talk about Scandinavian currency once again in general. I like how Sweden doesn't really put political figures in the banknotes. For example, we have children's book authors in the 20, musicians in the 50, an actress in the current 100, and a scientist in the old 100. Meanwhile, Norway has a lighthouse on their 50, 200 has the codfish, I don't know what fish it is, the 100 has the Viking ship. And Denmark only has bridges that is found throughout the country. That's what I like about these banknotes from Scandinavia. They don't feature any politicians, and I believe that's great, you know. They feature the natural beauties or the wonders around the country. Anyways, that's the video for now. Thank you so much for watching this, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope that you learned something new. And to any Scandinavians watching this, tusen takk, and goodbye.